Christians shouldn't be bad friends or coworkers, as in bad at their job, because the thing is if you look at what the scripture says about those who follow Jesus, um, it says that they are the friends of God, right? Like this ministry. It says they're workmen for God, and it's just if you can't even be a good friend to the people who you see, then how are you failing with your relationship with God who you can't see? And if you can't even work for something where you see the almost immediate result of your labor, like a regular job, then how are you going to be working for something like the kingdom of heaven where you won't see the rewards? And I know in performative churches, it's easier to see the rewards because I guess you get big props for being like a worship leader or something, as if your ability to sing makes you a good person. Um, but I would really challenge that. I think one of the best ways to see if you're serving God well is if people persecute you for your preaching of the gospel. Not that they persecute you for being a bad friend or bad at your job. And I just want people to really reflect on that because I can imagine a lot of these happy church people must be really awful because in my experience with them, it's like they read the Bible and they just do it out of rote memorization. It's almost like they set aside time, they sit down, they read the Bible, nothing changes, they don't understand anything beyond the most surface level. And then they tell themselves that they've done a good job because they met their prayer schedule, their reading Bible schedule, and they went to church. The thing is I say this all the time, but Jesus wasn't crucified because he went to church. Peter wasn't crucified upside down because he was just so nice. Elijah was not chased out of Israel because he donated too much money to widows. These people were all hated by the world because they testified to the truth. And so, in order to do that, you're going to ruffle feathers. But people shouldn't be getting their feathers ruffled because you're bad at your job and you're a bad friend. All right. Peace out.